Well, I wanted to thank everyone for coming out today. We've, of course, done a great deal of renovation and extension here at Leeds Elementary School, and I'm consistently asked around town, when can we come in and see the new elementary school? I thought it was only fitting. I want to recognize some of the people who are here today who have made this possible, because this has truly been a collaborative effort. But before I do, I want to say just a few words. I worked in the Leeds schools in the 2002-2003 school year when they were still a part of Jefferson County. And I cannot think of a more imperiled group of school facilities in the state of Alabama than the three that we had in Leeds. I did a little quick math yesterday afternoon in preparing. Our town collectively has spent $50 million on 3 schools in Leeds in the last 5 years. Now tell me where there's a town of 12,000 people in this economy where $50 million has been dedicated to the improvement of public good. Woo! And there are some people who need to be thanked. I would like to start though by saying I'd like for us to remember, we know that Owen Drake is not doing so well right now. He could not be here, of course. He routed over $100,000 to this project through some bond funds at the state so that we were able to finish the project in the manner that we wanted to finish it last year. We've got some very important folks, all of whom had a hand in helping. I hope I don't miss anybody. We've got our school board vice president, Kathy Dutton, our board member, Chad Anderson, our former Board of Education president, and I call my board member emeritus, Dr. Grady Sue Saxon is here, our mayor, Eric Patterson, our city clerk, Kevin Fouts, our councilwoman, Charlotte Ernest. We have the group from Goodwin Mills and Kaywood. And you guys, it's one thing to have a piece of dirt to build a school building on, and it's another one to renovate it while it's still being occupied. Is that right? So we were renovated and added on to in four summers to the tune of $4,200,000, and every time they got us back in the building so we could have school. So we've got Gary Owen, Trent Patrick, and Jeff Little. Also, from our PIVA board, some are former members of the PIVA board. We've got Dr. Carl Marbury, who is here. I'd like to recognize, and the PIVA board's attorney, Lee Barnes Jr. The Leeds Waterworks board purchased advertising from us so that we could have a state-of-the-art irrigation system, and that has been invaluable. That is what has allowed for this part, for the icing on the cake. And I saw Ms. Sharcy Glenn and Mr. Lee Barnes Sr. who came, who made that possible. Also, and their attorney, Cliff Price, who is here, who helped. Also, Bill Mars is not here, but Bill and his crew, you guys, they donated, and they did, and they did. Very, very, very special. Also, once we decided to re-landscape out here, we had a group of volunteers who said, we'll lay the sod, we'll plant the bushes, and y'all, that effort was led by Seth DeWalt, who's in the back there. Seth just wouldn't quit until we got it all put together. I see Carrie Kennedy, who helped lay sod. I have any other sod layers here? Okay. And members of the Education Foundation who help us every day, help our classroom teachers. Vicki Dean, Miss Loretta Veazey, I saw her too. And I hope I'm not leaving anybody. Our media friends, Will McCall, Amanda Pritchard, Robert Blankenship, David Hogan. I want to thank all of y'all for being here too, and I certainly hope I've not left anybody. Our principal, Mr. McKee, he and his staff have endured. This is the first summer, and since when? Like 06?
I've never known a summer where we didn't do it.
We're going to send him to Hawaii.
In writing.
Okay, part of a new contract. But you know, the most patient teachers in the world. They've had to move stuff out of classrooms and inside of classrooms and everything else. But you know, I was thinking this morning driving in, and this is my son Jacob. He is, that I know, the 5th generation consecutively to attend this school on these grounds. And I think that we have retasked and repurposed so that 5 generations forward will be able to attend this school. So many of you all have a history and a legacy here. It's just such a special, special occasion, and it's such a special building. I've asked Ms. Dutton if she could say a few words too on behalf of the school board.
Tony Moore could not be here today. He's at work. But I too have a legacy here. I started 1st grade here and taught here 27 years, and I'm speechless. I just beam with pride every time I drive by this school, every time I come here. I would like to thank you, teachers. Like I said, I've been there, done it. I've moved, I've packed up stuff, I've unpacked, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It's not easy, I know, but to the rest of you who drew up plans, who dug ditches, who laid sod, who did the legwork, the legal work, who donated money and time, thank you, thank you. And the board appreciates everything you do. The amount of volunteers that we see stepping forward to do things at our schools, provide things for our kids, I don't think can be matched anywhere. So thank each and every one of you, employees, everybody. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor?
We're excited about all the schools. I mean, you know, Leeds is moving forward. I think it's a new day in the city of Leeds. I think people are excited about where the schools are headed. They're excited about the superintendent. And I think we're all proud of what we see here. Proud of all of our school systems and our children. And you know, we're glad that things are going like they are. I think that it's a great day in Leeds, and I think it's going to be one of many to come. Thanks.
Okay, we thought we would, Sandra, come on. Go. Mr. Barnes, we're going to let your class hold up. That'd be okay. All right.